what brings you in today?
I have a hard time focusing.
You get enough sleep every night?
Drinks on me for this side of the room.
How much is enough?
6 to 8 hours.
Oh, way more than that. I had a friend. She was prescribed Adderall, and now she's very alert.
You know, some people abuse Adderall.
What?
Let's get you healthy. I want you to try losing 55 pounds.
That's the weight of a Siberian Husky. You want me to pull a medium-sized working dog off of my body? Starting to feel like everyone's lives are going places, and mine's sort of stuck.
Hold it, please.
Try not to leave all your stuff in the hallway. That'd be the 3rd time this month. Change is possible.
If I keep interviewing, no one thinks I'm the right fit.
I would love you to walk me through CPR for this doll.
Oh, I'm sorry, this child is dead.
Welcome back, everybody. That's a clip from the trailer for Brittany Runs a Marathon about a 27-year-old New Yorker who is kind of a hot mess and tries to get her stuff together, tries and does. It opens locally on Friday. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm so excited they're here. Please give it up for Jillian Bell, who plays Brittany, and the writer and director of the film. Give it up for Paul Downs, the Colezo, everybody.
Thank you.
Hi, guys.
Hi.
Okay. First question, we'll obviously get to the movie. What do you think of our fare?
I'm into it.
We're
Yeah.
so in.
Isn't this
I
cool?
want to live here.
Yeah. We would like you to live
I-
here.
We heard there are
never-
dorms.
There are dorms.
Yeah.
There
so
are.
we'll be here.
Sure.
Yeah, I've never wanted to eat and buy so much.
Yeah.
Yes. Have you tried anything yet?
I had 5 fried Oreos, and then I
You
wanted to go
did
on,
not.
and then I wanted to go on the tilt-a-whirl, and then everyone was like, "Nope, not
No.
right now."
No.
You also had a cone of chocolate chip cookies.
I had a cone of chocolate chip cookies.
That was breakfast.
Oh, those are Sweet Marthas. Those
Yes.
are world famous.
Excellent.
Yes. They sell them. They mound them. They mound them into the cone. Well, let's talk obviously about the movie. I love this. I love this story. I'm going to talk to you
Thank
more
you.
about that coming up in the next segment. But for those who don't know, I gave a little brief synopsis. Expand on that a little bit. It really is the story of someone trying to get their life together in many ways.
Yeah, it's someone who feels sort of stuck in their life, and with social media and everything, you can feel that way. And she wants to do something just for herself. She wants to make a step forward, so she does literally. She goes out for her first jog, and then 2 blocks, she's building on it, and then she sets this epic goal that always feels unrealistic of running the New York City Marathon, and it's the story of whether or not she does.
Because it's one thing to set a goal of I'm going to lose 15 pounds, but then to set a goal that I'm going to lose that and then run a marathon is quite another. And this is very personal for you, right, Paul?
Yeah, I was living with my best friend Brittany in my mid-20s, and we were both trying to figure out how we could have lives that we were proud of and do better than what we were doing at the time. And out of that, she went for her first run, and I thought, this is a movie. She was the funniest person I'd ever met, and here she was pursuing a goal earnestly, and I thought that was really relatable and exciting. So that's the story, but it also surprises you when you learn stuff about all of the characters in the movie as it goes on.
Did you feel a little pressure? Because there's one thing to play a character that's just the written word and made up in someone's head, but this was a real person. Is that a different type of pressure?
Well, I definitely wanted her to be happy with with it. I ended up meeting her for the first time on set. She came to set, and it was during a more emotional scene, and I just kept saying to Paul, like, please reach out to her. It's, it's one thing to hear that a movie's being written about your life, but then to see a goofball playing it, you never know how you're going to react.
Well, and the other thing is, the character loses 40 pounds over the course of the film, and Jillian did that herself in order to take on the role. She lost 29 pounds before we started filming, 11 pounds while we were filming, and so the transformation the character is going through is also really resonating with Jillian.
It was happening
in
my real life, and I found that it really connected me more to the story and what she was going through emotionally.
What was the biggest, because I think this whole movie, the story, is all about lessons and listening to yourself. What was the biggest lesson that you learned from meeting the real Brittany that you took away from it?
Oh, I mean, she is a walking...
I'm sure there are a ton that you could give me.
So many. She's a walking inspiration. We had a lot of heart-to-hearts, and we just talked about how we treat ourselves and how we talk about ourselves. And we just came out of it thinking, this is a beautiful message that we're putting forward, and let's be good to ourselves.
Yeah. What do you think? I was thinking about you as someone that this is your kind of your baby. You everythinged it, as I say. The response, I'm not just saying this because the PR people are standing right here. The response has been, they're right over there staring at us.
They're doing this right now.
We're watching you. But the response has been incredible, and that must feel great for you.
It's lovely to be part of something that feels like it's touching a lot of nerves. We hoped that we would reach women with this movie. What's been amazing is we've had really emotional reactions from women and men. A lot of men are seeing themselves in Brittany, and that's been
all ages too.
It's been really exciting. So as we go around the country showing this movie to people, and we see how inspired and touched they are, and how funny they find the film, we feel like we've done our job.
Because Paul, don't you think we got to go? But there's a misconception that guys don't deal with body issues either, and they do. We do.
I'm learning about that. Yeah, a lot of men are feeling like they've been put into a box in their lives and they want to break out of it, and that's what the character does.
More with our new friends who are going to live at the State Fair when we're done. We'll be right back, everybody. Back after this.
I am going to live.
I heard.
More with Paul Downs, Vallejo, and our good friend Jillian Bell, who, by the way, again, they'll be moving into the State Fair as soon as the publicity tour for their movie runs out. That's right. Brittany Runs Marathon is the movie More. Now we have a surprise for you coming up in just a little bit.
Oh.
But this morning I read, I don't know if you would call it an essay, but I read the essay you did talking about how we should celebrate body sizes
in all stages.
In all stages. Thank you
Yes.
very much. And I really appreciated that because I asked on purpose in the last segment. I've been very open with the audience. I'm a guy that has struggled with weight, and I do it publicly. So I really appreciated that because there are moments where you look at old photos and you want to cry, but
Most of us do it.
Yeah.
We all look back and we say, oh, this version of myself was better or right, and I'm done with that. I think that's terrible.
It's
a
horrible.
terrible message to think of yourself that way. And some of the moments when you were maybe a little heavier, you were enjoying your life more. Maybe you were traveling or in a great relationship where you felt like yourself. And this movie really inspired me to go back and figure out, like, replant seeds that I'd planted a long time ago that didn't feed me anymore.
Yeah.
And so now I'm really trying to be better about that.
Don't you think it's harder though now? And I think of youngins too with social media, with Instagram.
I can't even imagine
it's
growing up
the
in this.
pressure.
I know.
There are full accounts set up just to show yourself shirtless. That's a lot of pressure here at the fair.
I know.
Yeah.
I know.
Here they. Oh, perfect
I knew
timing.
this is what it was.
Ladies and gentlemen, now they've never tried a cheese curd. Kendall is bringing up a State Fair
Everyone
staple.
is so excited for us.
We present
Wow.
to you.
Are they hot?
They are very hot.
Should someone explain it to us before
Or
or
we should
after
just
we
do
eat
it.
It is just the curd of the cheese.
Just
do
do
it.
it.
Just do it. Just
Okay.
do it. Okay.
Oh, yeah, it's great.
I mean, it's fried cheese.
Yeah, it's so good.
Oh, that's sensational.
Why is it? I'm going to hold it.
I mean, sure, but I might take one more bite.
Paul, if you want to write a sequel like, Brittany Eats a Cheese Curd,
We're doing it right now.
Yeah.
These are
This
great.
is fantastic.
What else do you do?
What else can we get them? What else?
Yeah.
We have next door. There's alligator. If you want alligator, I mean that's right. Yeah.
I don't know if I can do that one.
Prano Pup is behind us, which is our version of a corn dog.
Oh, okay.
So yeah.
Why isn't this just cheese? What's the difference?
It's the
fried.
curd of the cheese. It's before the cheese. Yeah.
I'm a city boy.
It's breaded. Yeah. It's also breaded too. So
It's great.
yeah.
That's fantastic. I'm upset.
Yeah. Some people dip that. Some people dip that in ketchup, but I like it plain. Ranch.
ranch.
Oh, ranch. Oh my goodness. Ranch is the official condiment of Minnesota. That's right. Sorry about that. Well, what's the next stop for you guys? This is a
San
tour.
Francisco.
Yeah, we go to San
nuts.
Francisco in like
Tonight.
2 hours. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, you're leaving right?
We're
Oh.
trying to get on some of the adult rides first. 'Cause
Yeah.
We'd really like to ride some rides.
After the cheese curds?
I'm
you think
doing
that's a
it.
great
I don't
idea?
know. I don't know.
If you want a spectacular show, I'll be on the tilt-a-whirl in a second.
We will send a camera crew. Well, I mean this. Thank you. The movie, as I said, touched me, and if it touched me, I think it touched a lot of people, and you can't really ask for more than that. So thank you guys so much.
Thank you so
Thanks
much.
for
for creating
having us
something
on.
that started such a good conversation. And I'm looking at you now. What part? One more question. What part was the hardest as far as the journey to lose weight? Was it like the last 5?
I don't know. The whole thing was hard. I've never done it before, and I just thought, well, it'll help me connect to this character. And you know, there was a point that I sort of plateaued, and I had a friend come over and she helped me cook some good meals and gave me encouragement, and I really leaned on family and friends.
Yeah, as you need to do when you're doing that.
Yeah.
Well, continued success. Audience, give it up, everybody.
Thanks, guys. And thank you.
Thank you.
Brittany Runs a Marathon, hits theaters here in the Twin Cities locally on Friday. Spread the word. You are going to love it. And now we're going to let our guests eat the cheese curds and go on the tilt-a-whirl.